Well, here we go, kicking it off with Ant.
Ant spawned in bottom of close ramp here on the blue team. Takes down Victory, but he gets trading kills. So Macchio kicking off this game with a double, going for the triple on Legend.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Bottom orange.
Legend has no shield. And check out the spawn there. Macchio spotting 2 players down in the basement. Smart play here to back down, catching Ant from above with 2-4 shots. Now, right now, he's got a player in the hill, and he is just forcing the rest of the opponents back right now.
Great play by team captain Macchio there. Puts a shot at his teammates just for good measure there. But so this opening setup, we see Macchio up top, teammate in the hill. Is this a classic setup for Instant here? No pun intended.
Well, of course, but we have Macchio here just starting off phenomenally. Like, he sprung this opening game. He had 2 kills to get the double. Lunchbox was taken down, but another teammate picked up the 3rd kill, and then they were immediately able to pick up 22 seconds of hill time.
I want it. O2. Go up top.
Coming up laser, I bet. Watch laser.
All right, we're checking out Soldier 187 now from Team Classic as he is getting hill time for his team. Meanwhile, we got Ant, Fear, and Legend Pimps all on the top half of the map. Soldier's got to look out for Victory X, who is dropping down after him, and Soldier is taken down. But we're going to hop over to Ant, who is trying to push the players from Instinct out of the hill. Now, one thing to know here that not many people know much about Team Classic. I have their papers here in front of me, and they're telling me that these guys have been teaming for 3 years online, on and off over the course of that 3 years, but these guys have a lot of history together. They're very comfortable. They know each other, what they want to do. They know like where to set up as a team, and they have great communication, as we touched on earlier.
Well, obviously, any team that has success online, playing together and winning in online tournaments, has got to be able to communicate because you don't have that advantage of being in the same room. But to be together for 3 years on and off, to have a solid unit like that, even though they weren't coming to events and playing, in MLG tournaments, that's phenomenal because that just means that you see that there's something there that could work out eventually. And it's great to hear the story of them winning that online ladder, getting here on Old Spice's nickel, and being in this winner bracket final.
Absolutely. And now one thing to note also as well is that these guys came from matchmaking system in Halo 2. They didn't really, well, at least 3 of the 4 didn't really know about MLG coming into it. They just rose to the top of the leaderboards playing Halo every day, getting recognition, and then at the top of those leaderboards as well were MLG players. That's how these guys got involved, and now they're going to see what they can do in Halo 3. We're hopping on board with Legend Pimps, the only member alive for Team Classic, and he is taken down. So Instinct with a nice team shot. They got the setup here, and they're leading by 3 seconds. But more importantly, they're set up to get a big 20-second, 30-second chunk with this top hill, Sundance.
As you said, it seems like Classic's going to have to pull something out, especially their Antho. Looks like he's going on a bit of a tear. These guys, as you said, they didn't rank this near the top of their list. So when you start to see that score get a little bit higher for the other team, when you start to find yourself down, do you panic? What do they need to do in order to stay in command of their game?
I think they just need to focus on what they did the first 2 games, which their team shot was phenomenal. It was perfect. It was spot on. The communication was on. And as long as they continue to work together, they're just going to continue to overwhelm Instinct.
Well, as you say that, they tie the score. So they take the opportunity for Instinct to get a big chunk of time, and they barrel their way through it, even though Victory X is sitting with rockets down low.
Well, what he was doing there, Sundance, was he was waiting for his teammates to respawn with him before he made a push. Now, Instinct made a decision there. Victory X decided to go for the power weapons, forfeit the hill, forfeit his position, top purple, and hopefully that in the attempt that it will pay off with these rockets. And so far it has, except the rest of his team didn't do what he was hoping, which was maintain control of the top. So now the hill has moved bottom middle. These rockets are so important from above. As you see, he is just able to rain down fire on Legend, Soldier, and Fear. So while his teammates are getting the hill time, Victory X positions himself perfectly to just rain down fire.
Dude, what the fuck? One basement. Another one. They're going up. I need 12. They're going up top. Oh, tip. I'm going to watch over. Tip,
Victory going up against Legend, and Legend wins the BR battle.
Push.
All right, now Fear is the only member alive right now for Classic. He's sitting in the hill too. And here comes Lunchbox. Soldier spawns just in time to help him out. So now Team Classic with a 20-second lead here, Sundance.
This is impressive. And Fear right there doing the right thing. A lot of times you'll see players pull out of the hill, but until somebody shot at him, he just waited. He hid behind that corner there, got some time for his team. And like you said, right now they're looking at a 36-second lead.
Now, do you think this is an unfamiliar territory for Instinct? I know they really haven't practiced against a team like Team Classic.
Oh, I don't know. You know, I think they've been playing with Final Boss a lot, and I think they maybe saw that as the biggest hurdle they would have to jump. I'll tell you what, Team Classic right now is playing like they have no fear. Again, pardon the pun because we're watching Fear right here, but they don't seem to care who they play against.
That's right, and of course, Team Classic before this tournament trained with Final Boss. They went for the boot camp, and they seem to be very confident coming into this. Even though Final Boss they won about 70 games to Team Classic's 50, but they were hanging with Final Boss, and I think that also boosted their confidence going into this match, going into this tournament as well. And here we have Soldier 187 on your screen, picked up a kill on Victory X, getting him out of the hill. You see him bouncing those long-range grenades. Now moving in on Macchio. Macchio with a clutch BR takes him down. So Macchio, the team captain from Instinct, trying to rally the troops. Helps Victory with the kill on Legend. Now putting shots on Fear. Unable to get the headshot. A great job by Fear to put his head down and strong side of the way to safety. Now Macchio is he's on fire right now, Sundance. Check out his BR. He is not missing shots.
Absolutely, Puggy. And as you said, the team captain, you're trying to get his teammates fired up through his play and through his communication. You know Macchio, he gets worked up, he gets excited, he gets into the game, but they're going to need a lot out of him. And not just him, but the other three guys on that team. They're going to have a chance here because this game's quickly getting away from them.
All right, well, we're hopping back on board with Victory X, one of the original members of the agency. He's warping up behind Ant, who has the rockets, and now going up against Soldier. Soldier, great job to take him down. But Victory's play cleared the way for Roy and Macchio to push in. Now Macchio forcing Legend to back down. His teammates need to get in the hill, though. You see them sitting next to the hill, but not getting hill time. Sundance. Every time you do that, you're forfeiting 2-3 seconds at a time, and that stuff adds up.
Absolutely, but as you said, they're down 50 seconds now, and Classic keeps getting time. Every time Classic is anywhere near the hill, it seems like somebody's in the hill for them, giving those precious seconds. And again, Instinct maybe caught a little off guard by Team Classic here. They've been playing with Final Ball so much this weekend to get ready, landing in this Red Bull suite. But right now, it looks like Team Classic is the one bringing the A game.
Well, we got Soldier here just taking down. That's 4 down for Team Classic. Let's check out what's going on the agency side. We got Roy in the hill, and he loves this position because not only is he getting hill time, but he can also do a ton of damage. The closed side hill is the strongest one, he was telling me. You're in the best position to see most of the map. You can rain down fire from above, as well as you have protection from both sides.
As you say that, though, it looks like he gets taken down. Team Classic's having none of it. Without that team support from your other players on your squad, without them putting shots on folks, you're still a sitting duck. So while Roy was in that hill and trying to get some kills and trying to get some time, he just didn't have the support he needed.
Well, we have Legend Pimps here on our screen now. He picked up a double kill, then a third, which sprung his team another 15 seconds of straight time as Ant is finally taken out of the hill and Lunchbox takes over his position. But it just seems that Team Classic is getting kills in groups. They're not getting one kill at a time. We're seeing double kills, triple kills.
Absolutely. I'm not sure if it's the spacing of Team Instinct, if maybe Instinct is just the guys are grouping up a little too much. They're down right here, so they're feeling the pressure of trying to get hill time. But as you said, Classic gets one guy. It seems like 2-3 guys seem to follow right in order.
Well, Instinct has cut the lead to about 30 seconds now. You see Macchio working with Victory and with Roy trying to get into that hill. Macchio relocating the top of the map. I like this play while the rest of your team's down low. Go get position. He knows the rockets were coming up.
Great play right there by the captain to wait for those rockets. Like you said, he can rain fire down from above. He's a great communicator.
And that one there was a pucket rocket. He definitely missed, but no big deal.
For those who don't know, what a pucket rocket means is essentially you do no damage to the opponent you shot at, and maybe you kill a few of your own teammates in the process.
Or yourself. Yeah. Okay. Well, Macchio's taken down. We're going to hop on board with his teammate Roy, who is trying to stop hill time from Ant and Fear. Now, Ant and Fear, I love the way they've been playing this game so selflessly. They'll pick up a kill and then go immediately for the hill.
Now, here's a question for you, Punk. We saw Macchio with rockets up on top, and yet